name is Daniel Shuloff. I'm the author of the 2016 book, Dogs, Dog Food, and Dogma, and I'm the founder and CEO of KetoNatural Pet Foods. KetoNatural Pet Foods makes a product line called Ketona, and Ketona is the first and only line of truly low carbohydrate dry dog food products. So over the course of researching and writing my book, I came to understand how bad carbohydrate is for dogs and cats. It's the fundamental problem at the root of America's epidemics of obesity, diabetes, arthritis, and cancer that currently afflict dogs and cats in the Western world. One of the reasons why the pet owning public doesn't have a good understanding at present that carbohydrate is so bad for their dogs and cats is because legacy pet food companies have co-opted the veterinary nutritional space to a degree that's frankly not found anywhere else in the American business community. Every major academic, researcher, and thought leader has a relationship with a company that sells products that are 60% carbohydrate. It's like if tobacco companies controlled the research agenda on the research surrounding lung cancer. Carbohydrate is essentially the root of every veterinary public health problem facing companion animals in the United States today. Amazingly, to date, at present, U.S. pet food law does not require brands to tell consumers how much carbohydrate is in their products. So unlike a bag of chips or a can of Coca-Cola, when you look on the back of your bag of dog food, you won't find information about how much carbohydrate is in there. And so you very well might be among the millions of American pet owners who are being really misled about how carbohydrate rich their products are. The problem, however, you didn't have good options for feeding your dog a low-carb diet. That's because there are kind of only two options you could pursue, and neither of them was very good. You could either feed your dog the lowest carbohydrate kibble product you could find. The problem with that is that the lowest carbohydrate options were like 30+% dietary carbohydrate. The second option was you could feed your dog a non-kibble product, like a raw or a fresh diet. And some of those products really are low in carbohydrate content. The problem is that they're 5 times as expensive as kibble. Big idea at the core of our business is that we were going to develop that scientific record that's currently lacking, and we're going to communicate it directly to consumers, directly to pet owners, bypassing the structures that otherwise create this echo chamber through which veterinarians are misled about the relevant science. And I thought if we could make a kibble product that really did have the low carbohydrate content that you could only find in a raw or a fresh diet, then we'd have something that millions of people would want. And so that's exactly what we did. We spent a year working with some of the leading food scientists and manufacturers in the pet food industry, and eventually came up with a way to hold our kibble together without the dietary carbohydrate. That's the core innovation behind our flagship product line, Ketona. Until we were founded, there were no low carbohydrate kibble style foods for dogs and cats. We fixed that problem by creating the world's first kibble-style dry dog food. It's less than 5% digestible carbohydrate, which is 90% less than our competitors, and approximately 50% protein, which is like double what our competitors contain. Amazingly, even veterinarians are frequently misled about this super important subject. So helping the consuming public understand why we're such a better option, particularly in this new regulatory world, is a main focus for us over 2024. If you know anyone from the human nutrition space that either focuses their business, their scientific research, their academic work, or their media work on the low carbohydrate community, anyone that sells low carbohydrate products for human use consumption, or focuses research on low carbohydrate restriction efforts, we'd love to meet them. The space is small, particularly in the animal welfare world, and so I'm constantly looking to build my community there. I promise you that we make the healthiest dog food that you can feed to your dog, bought in any store in America today. Please visit our website and use the code AVTV50, AVTV50 for 50% off your first order. Your dog might not be able to thank you for it, but if she could, she probably would.